Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Yeah, that will do. That will do indeed. All right, signing in. I'm gonna move my coffee over to the left side of my setup so I can get my
Oh,
keyboard.
what pre-screensaver?
Huh?
The loading screen
Oh yeah, that would make
saver.
a good screensaver, yeah. I'm actually gonna start taking pictures of places I go. Because there are a lot of beautiful places. Like, I actually just took a picture of this place.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Very scenic. I
Yeah,
like it.
I also took that using the Elgato screenshots. So, it was 1080p.
Oh, nice. Not just PS share.
Yeah. I have the hardware to do so. And I will use it.
We have the
And,
technology.
anyways, we're going to level up our white mage.
Part of me was hoping you were gonna say fishing.
Yeah. Maybe one day. One stream devoted exclusively to fishing.
Gotta go for that stealth skill.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Alright, already got into the duty roulette.
Oh, nice. You're already going into duties.
Yeah. It's because I'm a high enough level where people of the same level are doing roulette.
So, are you also a wide mage on the other character?
No. That's like a character I made exclusively to play with Zoe. So it's like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a starting character.
Yeah, no, that's why I was asking if it was the same.
Yeah.
In case you don't have any dwarves in this party.
Yep. Uh it's predominantly Mikote actually. And an Elven.
Is that the elf?
Yeah.
Are they all female?
Yes. I have a feeling. I have a feeling I'm the only male in this run. Oh well. But it's nice, we have a bard.
There's a bard class?
Yeah, it's actually a surprisingly good job as well. It's a mix between, I think, Arcanist and Archer.
Oh,
Let me look in the jobs real quick. All I'm doing is healing, so things should be okay.
fortunately, you're on a different platform too, because otherwise you'd have to alt tab and just be idle.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It is
So you can just like
a
keep
mix
spamming
between
the
Archer
R2 button.
and Pugilist, which is a hand-to-hand physical melee class. That makes sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected the bard
A
to
mix,
be
a mix
of
between
natural.
a mix between fine dexterity and archery.
I guess that would make sense for a bard.
Yeah. I think this character is Gladiator. I don't know what that character is though. Summoner.
Is that the bard?
Oh, that's
no,
Summoner.
Yeah, because I saw a carbuncle.
Yeah. I mean, summoners can summon other things as well, instead of just carbuncles. Arcanist summons carbuncles. It's a good day to stream, though, I'd say.
Just classy Monday
Yeah.
afternoon.
This tank has extremely high defense. Like, he's not losing much health from my healing My healing is extremely potent, for the record. But I just don't need to heal him all too much.
Good. It means that you can contribute towards the good fight.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not supposed to be fighting, but I can... Yeah, there we go. The tank's finally taking damage for my cure to actually make sense.
Well, you don't have to always cause damage. You can just like cast, swift cast or protect or stone skin.
Right. I can't cast Stone Skin, sadly, because my level's synced. I can cast Protect, at least. And for some reason, I have access to Swift Cast, even though that's a level 26 ability.
How odd.
Yeah. But hey, it allows me to do quick... It allows me to do quick res.
Yeah.
So...
I'm not going to be arguing over it.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch to dungeon chat so I don't have to worry about all these chat spams.
Right.
You're gonna see a lot of prompts. I'm actually just gonna hide this for now. It seems like nobody's talking. I'll hear a chime.
Oh, good.
I'll hear a chime as somebody pings in party. This run will actually get me to level 38, so I can advance the story a little bit. I think I'll also have access to the next dungeon at that point, so not too bad.
Getting that progressionist on.
Mm-hmm. I want to get to the cool dungeons like World of Darkness and Neverrealm or something I think it's called.
Yeah, rather than this shitty ass mine.
Yeah, this is Copperbell Mines. Copperbell Mines is probably my least favorite. Because there are things that can instant kill in this dungeon.
Oh my god.
But you know, balloons, right? They're bombs.
Balloons.
Yeah,
Oh,
bombs. When they hit a specific amount of HP, they'll enter self-destruct mode. You know, anybody caught in a really large AoE can be eliminated instantly. So there was a point where I looked away from the screen for 5 seconds, and I looked back and everybody in my party is dead except me. I'm like, what happened? And as it turns out, a balloon self-destructed. And, I was the only one left alive. So, I cured I revived everyone. There we go, this tank is actually getting a lot of damage. My healing makes sense.
Hurrah. So does the White Mage have anything other than just defensive buffs?
It has extreme healing potency. And it also does a lot of cross-class skills between Thaumaturge and Arcanist. So it can use stuff like Swiftcast and Bio. Or Virus, I mean. So I can cast debuffs.
Oh, debuffs.
Yeah, Virus is a debuff. 15% decrease in attack and dexterity, I think, for enemies that I mark it with. It's not much, but it's enough to deal. It's enough to allow the tank to be more tanky.
And I'd think something like that would stack with Eye for an Eye, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I have a feeling that would be it. Yeah, that's
So you could
probably why I want to get Eye for an Eye.
So you could debuff their attack by a third, potentially.
Yeah, essentially. I'll find out. I can open up the guide. I am taking damage. But I'll just leave the tank to it.
It's fine, you have an AoE heal, don't you?
Yeah, I have an AoE. But I don't really need it because out of battle I heal all my HP back anyways. I am incorrect. I don't even think... I'm not sure about Eye for an Eye. It just says that it decreases damage on tank over time. So it has a use. But the use to me is not as important as Swift Cast.
Obviously.
Because the cooldown for Eye for an Eye is 3 minutes. And it only lasts like 30 seconds. But Swift Cast I can use instantly for Raise, which takes 8 seconds to cast. And I can cast it in the middle of battle, which usually will take about a minute. And the cooldown is 1 minute, so... There are more positives for... No, Raise is an 8-second cast, but Swift Cast is a 1 minute cooldown.
Right.
So it's just easier to use Swift Cast Raise. That's all I can really say on that matter. Oh. Okay, we have more 6-ounce pinches of fire sand. This game's call out for gunpowder, basically.
These things are meant to be gunpowder?
Yeah. Well, not the Spriggans I'm fighting, no.
Good, because I was confused there.
They do carry fire sand on them, though. In fact, I think this one drops fire sand. I'm not sure. Or no, it's the copper belt. What am I talking about? Alright, looks like we got the limit break. Yeah, the summoner does have an emerald carbuncle. How nice. Guess it doesn't have any more meaningful summons.
What level quest is this? Or duty?
This is a level 20.
Yeah, that might just be like level 22 then. So they might not have anything quite powerful yet.
Yeah. Three people decided they all wanted to blow open the door at once.
Explosions are fun though.
Yeah. The screen is big enough, right? Like I spent a little bit of time resizing everything to make sure that everything could make the screen bigger.
Yeah, I'd say it's outside. Sometimes some text is hard to read, but...
Yeah, that's just the game in general. I've heard common complaints that screen text is really hard to read, especially on a big screen.
Yeah, some games don't do text size very well.
By the way, this stream is in 1080p, so enjoy it.
Oh, all of the resolution, all of the pixels.
Yes, I can see. I can see everything. I can see the future. Is this what the Matrix is?
I can even see the germs on your cheeks.
Is this what the Matrix is like?
Of course. It's all I've ever dreamed of.
This is the future. The future of gaming.
We can only go further.
We're tired. We're all tired. That's our excuse for talking like idiots.
I'm just crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty crazy too. Oh my god, so many Spriggans.
They seemed a bit well organized for mindless monsters.
Yeah. They're like, screw those guys especially.
Yeah, they all just ran off down the ledge up there.
Yeah. Yeah, killing the Flambeau is pretty important. Oh, hey. Hey, Minotaur. How you doing? Katos.
I don't think he's very happy you're in his mind.
Yeah. Not very happy at all.
He wants all the copper bells for himself.
I'm gonna cast Virus on him. That'll ruin his day.
Yeah.
Alright. Good day, everyone. Good day. Phase 1 complete. Plundered cuirass. I don't need it. Okay. Aaron Nasper. Good name.
So, if I may ask, why are you doing this quest?
This is just for leveling.
Ah.
So, when you go into the duty roulette, you will be match made with 3 other people in the roulette, and
Yeah, and
basically you're set to do a random dungeon. But the difference between this and running a normal dungeon where your level is synced is that you gain bonus experience benefits based on level scaled down anyways. So I gain more experience.
Treasure?
Huh?
Are you just screwing all the treasure?
Some treasure is just some treasure is just basic stuff.
Fair enough.
Merry step dance. I am pleased. Clap,
Yeah,
clap,
I can tell
clap.
you didn't blink once.
Yeah. I was just like, this is the crew I'm running with. Okay. I've been a part of more ragtag crews than this.
We could tell because we were in the cameras right in your face.
Mm-hmm.
So we could see out of your eyes.
Yeah, if you click in the right stick, you can go into first person, so... Kinda nice.
Neat.
Look, I can see everything from my viewpoint. Look at the blinding light. It's so realistic.
You don't blink at all.
Yeah, don't blink. That's the trick of this game, never blink. Okay, that's a blasting cap. I gotta get away from this AoE. Just in the case that it explodes on everyone.
Exactly like the occurrence.
Yeah, blasting caps are a pretty common occurrence, yes.
So you blast your cap.
Yep. He drops fire sand.
You just picked it up while they're dealing with the stupid
Well,
monster.
yeah, I don't have to worry. It's just one enemy against 3 people. I think I don't have to worry about healing everyone. That's really my job, isn't it? Pick up things while other people are fighting.
It's basically what you do.
Yeah.
You either pick people up or
I help.
just loot.
I help or hurt. I help or heal. That's my job.
Precisely.
All the DPSs are hanging out near the healer. Fantastic. Bring me to life. That blasting cap got pushed. And blasting cap is down. Excellent.
So long as the tank is next to the healer, right?
Yeah. I usually keep my distance because I can heal from a distance. So, you know, nothing
But
too bad.
it'll save you from the AoEs.
Yeah. Especially with some bosses that have extremely large AoE. Not too bad in the slightest.
I feel like White Mage might be an underused class because it's just healer. So you're probably a valuable unit right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially in endgame, I want to be about as efficient of a healer as I can. Like, I can't use Cure 2 or Stone Skin in this, and those are really important spells to have. Especially for a tank who is going to be taking a lot of damage at once.
Is that a Flan reskin?
It's Icarus Ire. It's actually a unique boss, believe it or not.
It looks like it's just jiggling all over your tank there.
Yeah, that's what it does. There's a blasting cap right there. I have to heal. I have to heal our tank. Oh, our tank just died. I can't cast raise. What? This is too like too unintuitive of a dungeon for me to be able to heal, to cast raise. Oh, I can't use it during battle because I don't have enhanced raise. That's it.
Okay, I was thinking it'd be pretty stupid if you couldn't resurrect someone.
Yeah, I just don't have enhanced raise. And another party member is down.
I think shit has hit the fan.
Yeah, I have a feeling for that too. Don't worry, we can do this.
Excuse me if I don't have much faith.
Yeah, don't worry. We got this. Improved blasting device. Ow. Okay. Yep, our tank just self-rest. You can't enter this room in a way you look at it, so... Okay, there's the blasting cap. I need to heal. I need to heal myself.
Good lord, you've been aggroed by everything.
Yep, I know. If I cast oh, there we go. Okay, running. Done. I did it. And our... God damn it. Shit. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to be fast about this. The hotbar. Okay. Alright. Cleric stance. Let's start dealing damage. Okay. This is not my job, but okay. Everything's okay. I can do it.
Are you really carrying the team right now?
Yeah, absolutely. Why can't a healer do it?
Notice what you just referred to yourself as. Healer, not fighter, not spellcaster.
Well, I mean, in
healer.
Destiny, I play as a subclass. That's main purpose is that it can revive itself if it dies. So.
Alright, the Sunsinger, I believe it's called.
Yep, that's Sunsinger. There we go. A hard leather grimoire. That is for... not me.
Of course.
That is for summoner, scholar, etc. Alright. Not too bad. Where's our, We're missing our scholar. Or our summoner, rather. There's our summoner. Alright, I need to cast Protect again.
How long does Protect last?
30 minutes. But it goes away on death, so...
Okay, that's fair enough. Ooh, new enemies.
Yep. Hit hipposurfs and living fossils. Dealing with some what are they called again? What's the Pokemon from that one?
Promenade.
That one.
Praise Helix.
Praise Helix.
Hold on, let me see if I can remember the emote. Yeah, I did it, guys.
Praise it.
Yes.
Is that a... Oh my god, that is a global emo. Holy hell. Is Twitch Plays Pokemon that huge? That it's like world renowned? My god.
For it to at least acknowledged it.
Yeah, Twitch Plays Dark Souls has been going pretty well, but I have a feeling that it's not quite as interesting as people want it to be.
Thing is, it's just less of a good idea because it's Dark Souls.
Yeah.
If you just start flailing around with the buttons in the controller, you're just gonna die.
Yeah, exactly the point.
But in Pokemon, it's feasible that you could do a monkey
Twitch Plays-
typewriter
Twitch Plays
situation.
Final Fantasy VII ended terribly.
See, that's at least slightly more feasible.
Yeah. It only lasted
Because
like
of
a
that game.
week, but it's because of the active time battle system just being terrible. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
terrible for a Twitch live stream kind of deal. I bet Chrono Trigger would be better, at least in a little bit, at least in a couple ways. Final Fantasy, any Final Fantasy game before the active time battle system would be great as well.
When did the active time battle system start?
From 5 onwards, I believe.
I could believe that. I can't remember if 4 had an action time or not.
I think that was the last one. That had a job system, though. That was pretty neat.
4 have a job system?
I think so. It might have been 5. That might have been 5, but I think one of the Final Fantasies had a job system before.
I counted that it was 5.
Yeah. I think, yeah, it must have been 5.
Because 4 was with like Cesar and all that.
Yeah. 4 is a really popular game. At least I know that much.
Yeah, that's certainly true. But to be fair, 4 actually released in the US, but at least I think 2 of us didn't.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So there's good reason as to why it would actually be popular.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to like, I'm going to assume that maybe 3 didn't get localized.
3 didn't. Basically, we skipped 3 through 5, got 6 and called it 3, and then Final Fantasy 7. Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 7. But now we have But now we have all the games. Like they all got localized.
And that's just brilliant.
Yeah.
I just wonder how many people think, yeah, where's the other 3?
Yeah. That was actually what it was like. If you played Final Fantasy 1 in America and you enjoyed it and you wanted to play all the other ones, then you would have been extremely confused when Final Fantasy 3 came out. And then suddenly, like 2 years later, Final Fantasy 7 came out. 2 or 3 years later, because Final Fantasy 6 was like, I want to say 1994, something. And then Final Fantasy 7 was 1998 or 1999.
Final Fantasy 7, 1999.
I want to say that 1998, maybe. I don't know. It was
That
a
makes
little
sense.
bit.
I think Final Fantasy 8 seemed like an early 2000s game, so
Yeah, or at least start of the millennium. Final Fantasy 9 I know is 2001. I think. I'm pretty sure. Like I'm like 70% sure.
Thing is, PlayStation 2 released in 2002, so it must be right.
Yeah, because Final Fantasy 10 was the first PS2.
Yeah.
And then Final Fantasy 11 came out, which was like I think the first. No, it wasn't the first Marvel. Oh, that was Phantasy Star.
Yeah, which had a pretty decent following, I do believe.
Yeah. Yeah, it had a pretty decent following, and it also started the era of Dreamcast game piracy because of an exploit. I do want to play. I do want to play Phantasy Star Online at some point. The servers aren't online anymore, but there are legacy servers that are fan hosted. I might play those.
It's a good idea because Sega's doing fuck all with the IP.
No, they are. They recently announced Phantasy Star 2, actually. Phantasy Star Online 2.
Oh, okay. Excuse my faux pas.
Let me look. Yeah, 2012 is when it came out. It came out for Windows and Vita.
Vita?
Yeah, Vita, like a year after the Windows version came out.
Well, the Japanese really seem to favor the Vita for whatever reason.
Well, yeah, because it's a Japanese company. They don't want to
It's not
develop.
just-
They don't want to develop shit on a Microsoft console.
Yeah, that's true, but generally, most Vita games, like Atlas is Japanese, right?
Yeah, but it does have a deep-seated, like, Western community now. Like Atlas knows nowadays how popular stuff can get in the West, and so they usually try different IPs. Like, they aren't afraid to publish weird IPs here. Like, they published Ogre Battles at some point. They published a lot of weird stuff. They published Demon Souls, actually. And
Really?
then Namco Bandai picked up From Software for Dark Souls. So,
Well, I think Atlas might have been the ones who published 3D Dark Game Heroes,
yes, they are the ones.
because surprisingly enough, From Software developed that. So
And they reference 3D Dot Game Heroes in Persona 4 as a boss battle, in a way.
nice.
Ooh, Doom Laser, great. I love seeing limit breaks. Limit breaks are really cool to see and do.
Yeah, they're pretty cool with Final Fantasy, normal Final Fantasy games too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can't go wrong with a Final Fantasy VII limit break. Those things are awesome.
Especially because every character gets their own one.
Yeah, they actually get more than one. Several, like a lot of the characters get 2 or 3.
That's why I was just more referring to like their own bar, so they have to share it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. In this one, it makes some sense to have it be party shared.
Of course. Oh god, you getting swarmed by the Minotaurs.
It's fine, it's fine. If they kill Guy Guess, then it'll be fine. Yeah, I
yeah,
learned
it's-
Shroud of Saints.
What's that?
It reduces enmity, so if I pull aggro on some enemies, then I can make sure that they don't go aggro on me. And instead go angry on someone else with more enmity.
Good skill.
Yeah, good skill. I do not need an Acolyte's Robe. Yeah, as a healer, I get a ton of player commendations.
Yeah.
I think there are more points than not that I go then I leave a run with more than 2 commendations.
See, that'd be my sense of thinking, where, hey, the healer did all the hard work, basically. Let's give him the
Yeah, the
commendation.
healer keeps everyone alive, and in some instances, completely clutches a failed run.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, because you did save the run.
The boss battle would have just restarted, but I wouldn't want that on anyone.
Yeah. First, it wouldn't hurt to try. Like if you failed, then boss fight will be restarted. No harm done.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. My next mission is here. I'm seeing some people in Magitech armor.
Ah yes, the high-tech magic armor.
Yeah, Magitech from Final Fantasy VI.
Oh, that's like how fancy I know least about.
Oh, good.
Wait,
I can choose from so many options of things I can't use. Well, I can use the silver pieces and sell them for money, but still,
yeah, let's sell silver for Gil.
yeah. Allegon silver pieces. All right. Hold on. I need to summon my chocobo. Need to summon Snowstorm.
Summon the snowstorm. Raise the settlement.
PK Snowstorm. Okay, let's set you to defender. Okay, let's go, Chocobo. Oh yeah, during my downtime, I decided to go to the Gold Saucer for the first time, which, as everybody knows, is like a kind of a Final Fantasy VII thing, and got a racing Chocobo. So I'm now allowed to do Chocobo races.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I remember the Final Fantasy Racing 7, but I didn't remember the name of the location.
Yeah, it's Gold Saucer. It's the same thing here.
Cool throwback.
Yeah, it even looks the same. I feel like I'm going the wrong way, but I can't tell yet.
Oh. Wait, you're discovering stuff on your map.
Yeah, I am. Which is what I try to cover as much of a location as I can. This place is ruined. Wow. This place is called Steel Vigil. Nice sprite. Ooh, I need to kill one of these. Downy Avis. They're a part of my hunting log. Oops, I don't want to cast it. I want to set it to the hotbar. I accidentally used Presence of Mind. Damn it.
What's that do?
I forgot. Allow me to check. Increases attack speed by 20%. Duration 15 seconds. So it actually would have been useful in this circumstance. I think the cooldown is like 3 minutes though.
How long does the buff last?
15 seconds. Not a lot of time.
Well, the White Mage is in the attacking class anyway.
Yeah, it absolutely isn't. I mean, it increases my casting speed in general, which is the thing.
Oh,
so it can be really good for... It can be really good if I want to cast a really quick raise without needing to use my swift cast. But at the same time...
How fast did you say it was? 15, 20%?
Yeah, 15, 20%. So I would cut off about 2 seconds from a raise cast.
Yeah. Pretty good if Swift cast is available.
Yeah. It's a bit crazy in comparison to Swift cast though, because Swift cast takes 60 seconds, but Presence of Mind is a 3-minute cooldown. Or no, it's a 2.5 minute. Oh well. Either way.
Presence of Mind?
Yeah, Presence of Mind. You have to kill 4 Downy Avis. Shouldn't be too bad.
Pretty cool that you've got a mount and a companion.
Yeah. Mounts that can battle with you. That's a good idea.
I'd love something like that, but I probably want something cooler than a Chocobo.
You can get a couple. Chocobo are pretty
Like?
good though. I don't actually know what other companions you can get. I mean, you can get like dragon mounts in
Oh my god.
in Heaven's Ward, but you can also get a chubby Chocobo. I've seen that around a few times.
Oh
Little
yeah, I've seen it
Fat
once as
Chocobo.
well.
Those are great. An unfit knight. Lazy bastard.
Or what else do you think unfit meant?
I think I think I would prefer if his name was Lazy Bastard instead of Unfit Knight. That'd be great. Let's go around. It's like, hey, I'm looking for Lazy Bastard. Looking for a lazy bastard. Have you seen him? Like, yeah, the lazy bastard's over there.
Right next to the slacking schmuck.
The slacking schmuck.
Yes.
Alliteration is funny.
But of course. Like, what if he was called Bumbling Bastard?
Oh, hey, whoa, Grand Avis, hello. Snowstorm, kill.
Good thing we scanned the area, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
In fact, I never would have noticed it.
Go, Snowstorm, kill. I will heal you. My healing isn't doing much. I gotta start casting Cure too. I gotta get used to that mentality. I also need to get rid of Cleric Stance so I can heal more. Because Cleric Stance. Okay, there we go. I got a free Cure. Go, Snowstorm.
What's Cleric Stance do?
Cleric Stance increases my attack damage if it's on. And increases my healing potency if I have it off.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a very good skill.
It's a great skill, actually. Since I did a lot of stuff solo, it was a great way for me to be able to have an upper hand in combat when I had to attack on my own. Yeah, and I also used Cleric Stance during the boss fight with the Icarus Ire. And it's an instant cast either way too. Like, it only has like a 5-second cooldown, or maybe a 10-second cooldown, and then I can just turn it back off. Aid friend sells knights. Okay, well, now I can talk to the lazy bastards.
Yes, they really are lazy bastards. They didn't help at all.
Yeah, they are actually injured. That's unsettled knight. Yeah. Frightened wimp. Time to aid the frightened wimp. Get up. Where's the other guys? There is one more lazy bastard I have to find. Square, can you patch this in? We need a petition to change all the knights' names to something that makes more sense.
And there's more humoring.
Oh, dragonfly, how cute. It is a dragonfly. Cute.
That's adorable.
Indeed it
Way
is.
to be funny, Square.
Unnerved knight.
They're all something.
Yeah. Unkind idiots.
Unknowing.
Yeah.
The unknowing imbecile.
Alright, I'm gonna zoom out real far. Okay, now time to aid Francel.
You're just leaving the guy hanging all this time.
Report to Horschfont. Okay, well I guess I can reveal more of Providence Point.
Not all it.
Yeah, look at that. I've covered most of this area now. I only have this area to do, and then it's all covered. Oh wow, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff actually.
Didn't quite check the map there.
Yeah, I have it like maybe half found. I haven't even gotten to the Ixchali stronghold.
It's a stronghold, so it must be important.
Yeah, you go there if you want to like claim an alliance or something. I think. I'm not sure. I haven't really gone there. I don't fancy myself an explorer.
Ooh, let's see what useless reward you get now.
Well, I will get silver pieces. Not entirely useless. But hey, I get a new cane. I actually get a better cane than what I have right now. That's good.
Pretty good, I suppose.
Yeah. Well worth it. Okay, I need to go down to Haldrath's March.
It's impressive how you just know what all these places are.
Well, it's marked on the map, and I just repeat what it says. I'm not as smart as you think I am. I just repeat things. I just repeat things, yeah. Yeah, dude, I totally know everything. Don't look at these pinned locations.
Don't look at the back of my hand either.
Yeah, I mean, this is totally what this place is called, says my hand. And here's where I need to be. Wow, this is a very drab place. How you guys doing?
Roomy.
Yeah. I feel the warmth in this location. It's very roomy.
It's very laid back.
Yeah.
Must be found a feng shui.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I love the storage housey look you have going for this place.
Very scenic.
Yeah. Very scenic. I
Home
can
makeover
see,
would approve.
yeah, I can see everything. I kind of wish you could make your chocobo go faster, but no complaints. It's still about as fast as sprinting.
I think it would be faster.
Yeah. Starry night sky. How wonderful. Oh, hey.
Wow, that was a fancy mount.
Sid and Alphanaut. Hmm? Oh, yeah, this is a fancy steed. It's red, too.
I was referring to something that ran by as you entered.
Oh, yeah. This guy is a Dark Knight. That's a fancy job. Speak with the porter. Search the shipments. Okay.
Can't they do this themselves?
You find a draconian rosary hidden inside the parcel. You find a draconian rosary.
Couldn't he have done that himself?
Good question. I guess it's because they're set to me.
But that's impossible. I checked myself.
If I had been the culprit, that's what the murderer would say. Wait. Are we doing a murder mystery?
Sounds like it. I mean,
The brands of unbelievers and enemies of the Holy See. Not like an ocean, like seeing something. The Holy See.
excuse me.
Yeah, I can't. I don't even know. Pastoral oak cane. That is
made out of wood.
surprisingly better. Like, comparably better, yeah. Interesting. I need to repair my gear, I've noticed. My
Are you
conditions
high enough
are
level to
pretty
do that
low.
yourself?
Well, first off, I need a lot of stuff. Like, I need to be a weaver in order to repair cloth stuff. And, I need to be a blacksmith to repair stuff like steel. It's probably just better off if I go to a merchant mender and
Yeah,
have him deal with it.
Do all that grinding.
Yeah. There you go. So 339 gil just to repair everything. Worth the price.
Of course. And
Yeah.
it's easy to make that money. Like, you could just sell your silver pieces.
Yeah. I actually could have sold them then, but I'm gonna save them for a rainy day.
Like, what, in case you see a werewolf?
Yep. In the eyes of gods and men.
This is Final Fantasy. There are no gods. Only eidolons and summons.
Speak with Bridgie.
Is that what they're calling them now? Eidolons or however you say it.
What?
Are they calling summons eidolons now?
I don't know. I'm not even paying attention to the story at this point. I'm just like, please, can I go invade a castle? This is busy work in order to gain people's favor. It's really all it is. To Witch Drop? Okay, go to Witch Drop. Got it.
Aye, aye, aye.
Aye, 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 I'm your little butterfly.
Sounds like you're solving a mystery of some sort because you're collecting evidence.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Got some work to do now.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? I can't remember the rest.
Yeah. Okay, so we're in Witch Drop.
Is it just entirely the chorus?
Huh?
Like, it is just like, you've got some work to do now. Is that just all that?
No, it's, I don't even remember the fucking... It is a legit, like, full song.
Yeah, no,
Commence battle. This quest battle must be taken alone. Okay, thanks for being with me for, like, 10 minutes, Snowstorm.
a wild mage 1v1.
Yeah, absolutely. Duel of Fates. This guy looks high as fuck. The righteous shall take the place in Halloween's hall, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. Yeah, that's not a sword. That's a bow. A crime for which I cannot commit, but... Hey, wait, you're making me do the dirty work? Hey. Hey, wait a minute. Fine. Kill things, got it.
At least you got a tank.
Yeah, I don't have a tank, actually. Well, yeah, he is a tank, I guess. Poor Linné. You're not as awesome as my steed.
Greg, use the fog spell.
Hold on. I need to cast 5 Shroud of Saints and just be a healer. Could you please, for once in your life, be a tank? It would be really nice if you could be a tank. No? Okay. I'll go back to killing then.
It's gotta take a while.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is also this is actually legitimately a big bad, while the other two are standard enemies.
A big bad, you say?
Yeah.
So the other two are just minions.
Yeah. My protect went away. Oh, hey! Why? Okay. More enemies. Cool. Okay, let's get rid of the ads first. I can get rid of ads with ease.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
boost.
Okay, time to cast Cure 2s. Thankfully I had a free cure. Oh, they have a healer too. I need to kill the healer. This is a really awkward battle. I have 30 minutes to do this. Apparently this was meant to be a winded battle. Wait, where are you guys going?
You have a lot of party members.
I am gonna die. Dun 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 dun. Great. Okay, kill the. Okay, don't focus on the big. Don't focus on the bad guy.
That was my favorite rendition of the victory theme. Just all slow and sad.
Yeah. You serve a higher power. Do you know who you're talking to? I was summoned. I was summoned by light.
Is that your character story?
Yeah, you were summoned to be a guardian of light. That's your story. Pretty vanilla, actually. I have a feeling that this game's story is centered somewhere in between Final Fantasy 2 and 1. Because there's a lot of tie-ins to like Final Fantasy 2 lore, I've noticed. Like the use of Wild Rose as a call sign.
I wouldn't have expected it to tie in with any other Final Fantasy.
Let's get rid of that
separate, aren't they?
Yeah. Lord Hoshfont is come. What?
It's come.
Somebody not spell check that.
It's like the Final Fantasy 7 translation all over again.
Do you mean Lord Hoshfont has come? Either way, you are really wrong. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die soon. Oh no, I got... Oh hey, look. That guy's a conjurer, actually. Okay, now we're just feasting on this guy. I need to set my cleric stance. Here we go. And now I can cast Virus to make him weaker.
Where are you at now?
Well, here comes an ad. A wyvern. I will slay this wyvern. Uh-oh. I will slay the wyvern. This wyvern is invulnerable. It cannot be damaged.
So why is this just a focus on the lesser enemy while the bigger enemy kicks your ass?
There will be something that will happen soon. That will allow me to damage him.
Oh, but of course, this is an RPG after all.
Yes. We cannot defeat him. Oh no! Here, use this Deus Ex Machina to save yourself.
Deus Ex Machina?
Deus Ex Machina.
Oh.
I said it wrong on purpose. This chirurgeon needs to die. Yes, thank you for finally healing me, teammate. So nice to know I can depend on you. This motherfucker's still alive. Do you just keep respawning chirurgeons?
I think he just healed himself.
Yeah, he's casting Cure too. I am running out of MP.
Meanwhile, he just went back to full health.
God damn. This motherfucker. Ah, come on.
Just whack him over the head with your cane.
I'm about to do that. I'm about to cut a bitch. I'm out of MP. I want that to be vividly clear right now. I am out of MP because this motherfucker won't die.
So what's the solution to this?
Keep casting until I win.
But you're nearly dead and you have no MP.
Yeah, I have no idea what my teammates are doing. There we go, the Trojan is dead.
Oh good, I was worried that you were in a tight spot there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just, out of MP.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I will fail this if Bushfog dies. I'm guaranteed, sir.
Use the ice spell, it's double super effective.
Just like the feature film Star Wars. That got your funny bone, didn't it?
That's just replay band humor right there.
Yeah. The humor that makes no sense unless you put it in a very specific circumstance. That's my humor.
Yeah. I like it.
I wish I had a way to increase my MP.
Yeah, you think they'd have an ether or something.
I don't think I've ran out of MP in a long time. I am legitimately impressed. We've been fighting until sunrise. This battle has been raging on just outside of the town square for hours. So once we kill this guy, we can probably slay the Wyvern. I'm willing to bet dollars to dimes.
Like, right?
I don't even think that's the correct term. I'm just saying it because it sounds right.
Do they really not have any ethers in this game?
Yeah. Well, there are ethers. But I just don't have any set to my hotbar. And they don't even give you much. Although at this point, I don't think I should be complaining.
Yeah.
Let me get my high ethers.
But
Yeah, a whole 120 MP.
I can understand why they're not very significant, because being out of MP is supposed to be significant and bad.
Yeah, especially for a healer.
But if you could just pop like an electric, like
yeah, but the
happened?
weird thing is that ethers are you can't spam use them. There's the cooldown for them. So I can only use one like every minute, and by the time I'm done using it, I'm already out of MP again.
Well, that gave you the MP buff you needed to finish this guy off.
Yeah. Pick up Alderic's Rosary. Done. Loot the body. And the Wyvern's gone away. Okay. Okay.
Take those guys.
Yay. Can I take those guys now?
You're a cat, not an aura.
Damn it. You're right.
Look at these fancy ass names. Glutamine. Yeah. Harshifant. And then there's Torah.
Pray locate your errant airship and use it. You're welcome. I saved this place. Who the fuck are you? Oh, front cell. Okay.
Did you just stop a revolution?
Yeah, I think I did. I single-handedly stopped a revolution. A white mage
Be a bit more...
clad in bargain bin white robing saved the day again.
It's not even bargain bin, it's just badly dyed white robe.
I don't know, I'd say it's a pretty solidly dyed white robe. Don't
Yes.
judge me.
Yes, but we
How dare you
Clearly-
judge my fashion sense?
clearly it's high quality, so we need to mock something.
Yeah. Yeah, once I hit level 40, I'll actually be able to get the starting armor. Like, I won't be able to get healer's robes until level 50, but at level... Oh no, that's level 45, never mind. Level 45, I'll start getting the healer's stuff. For now, I get a spell called Divine Seal, which increases healing magic potency by 30%. I did it. The
You
final
did the
flight
thing.
of the Enterprise. What a wonderful name. For a quest, totally. Nothing bad will happen.
Are we in Star Trek now?
Yeah. Speak with the witness.
We're going
Where do...
ultimate
Oh my god, I go
dimension.
all the way down there? Okay. Sure. Nice to know I still have my, my stone skin cast from that battle. The cast I didn't even use on myself, mind you.
Someone else cast on you?
Yeah, one of the NPCs.
Nice.
Well, I can gain access to the leva maze, the leva mitts. I don't know how to. I don't even know. I don't even know how to say them still. All I know is that my new
Chocobo inside
pastoral
tower.
my new pastoral cane is really cool looking. Yep. Motion sickness. Hello.
You're just riding a chocobo up a tower.
Absolutely. Ooh, I need to look at the past logs. Allow me to search the air.
Here's the correct astroscope log.
Yes, I've judged that by waving my hands around in thin air.
You had to feel the heat.
Allow me
Book
to
with everything.
guess your age. You are 17. How did you know?
I read the air around your palms.
Did you perchance find the correct log, the 6th volume from Catalog 1572? Yes. This musty
I
old
would
spelled
understand.
winged deck. Well,
I would understand if you had failed.
yeah, absolutely. 1,700 whole catalogs? 1,600 whole catalogs to look through?
But it was only a small bookcase.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I need to go... okay. I need to go back down here. And then I need to go to some place called Stone... something. Stone... whatever. I don't care. Stone Vigil. Oh, that's the next dungeon, actually. Nifty.
Is it Stonehenge?
No, it's called Stone Vigil. Close enough. Wait, how'd I go from... Oh, I went... Ugh, I'm tired. My
That's your excuse for
directional...
everything.
my directional awareness is off.
Would you just pass by platypuses?
Those are called crocs, actually. Stone crocs, which means that they probably eat stones. Duh. I hope that is, because otherwise I don't understand why a crocodile would have two upper mouths.
Maybe they're stone crocs.
Yeah. Maybe they're a crock of shit. Because this is a fantasy title.
That's right.
Speak with front cell. Speak with... Oh, God. Going back and forth and back and forth. My favorite.
Yay.
Around the world, around the world.
At least you can explore the teleport.
Yeah. Because there's no way in hell I'm walking all the way back.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
I will gladly take this path. Okay, going through White Brim. Man, this place. It's snowing. Yay.
Is it snowing? It's a bit hard to tell.
Yeah, it is a bit hard to tell.
Is someone doing that fight you're just doing? Oh no.
No.
Those.
It is a fate I could join, though. I could join in the tail end of it and still get rewarded, so... I will be a moocher. And get, like, maybe... Yeah, I figured. A whole 7 gil. Yes. I can buy a Coke with this. I can buy a Coca-Cola.
Or some dye.
Oh yeah, some dye. I think the dye is pretty expensive, actually.
Oh.
Depending on what dye you want to get. This kind of reminds me of the Skyrim area. Like, look at this. It has its own.
Pretty Skyrim.
It has its own high fantasy culture, but there's something about it. I guess the high mountains. I feel like Skyrim would have been a better game if the entire area was like kind of snow covered instead of like one fifth of the area. Like
Well, it did
like
have a
just
huge
the mountain.
Huh? It did have a huge mountain. So
Yeah,
it
the
made
huge
sense
mountain was
because it
entirely
like,
snow covered, but still.
So it wouldn't have been that off to assume that it was on high ground, so maybe a lot of it was cold.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it could have easily been a Arctic sort of continent.
What to do, what to do? You let me in, asshole. I worked my ass off to get here. And I need to be level 39. God damn it.
Well, back to the duty finder.
Yep. How did you know? It's almost like you figured out the grinding thing, like the grinding portion of this game.
There's one skill I have when it comes to video games, it's intuitivity. Intuitivity, that's how you say that.
At least my wait time for this isn't too bad.
Yeah, because you're healer.
Yeah.
It's probably like 3 times as much DPS as there is healer. Probably even more.
Yeah, the typical party is 1 tank, 2 DPS, 1 healer.
And obviously everyone likes the DPSs. Because ultimate fighting power,
No,
bro.
it's probably because DPSs have more classes, more starting classes than anything else. There's only 1 healer class.
That's true.
Alright. Oh, this place. I love this place.
Are we in Luigi's mansion?
Yeah, close enough. We're in Hulk Manor.
Hulk Manor?
Yeah, Hulk. H-A-U-K-K-E. And we're fighting stuff like carpet stains. Like, look at these things. They're totally carpet stains. These giant bed bugs are carpet stains. Didn't you know that?
What do you get yourself into?
I don't know. but I'm actually able to cast all my abilities. Like, I can cast Cure 2 in this level. Looks like we have,
Level 31?
yeah, level 31 level lock. Which means that I'm able to use my abilities up to level 35. I think.
Huh?
No, never mind. I can only use abilities up to level 32.
Which is surprising because you're level 31.
Yeah, because my Cure 2 is level 32, I think. No, it's level 30. Never mind. I'm full of shit. Don't listen to me. All I know is that I actually enjoy doing dungeons at this level because I don't have to worry about losing all my abilities. I can do swift cast and everything.
Yeah, you're not neutered.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. A neutered healer.
Yeah.
Like, I actually have full healing potency. I can't use Stone Skin, though. That's a problem.
You have Protect, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I have Protect. But Stone Skin actually, like... It has a little bit more healing potency. Or a little bit... Oh, it absorbs damage. That's the thing. It absorbs and heals 10% of damage.
Wow.
So that's why Stone Skin's important. Like, this deflects magic and physical damage, Protect, but Stone Skin actually has a healing benefit. So my goal is to just keep healing Mokoroko Oka. So many, like, a lot of people try really hard with their names. And then you have characters like Meow-chan Desu. Which is literally a cat girl. Pretty sure. Yep, cat girl. Or a really skinny cat. Nope, that's a cat girl.
People... I think I'd try pretty hard to actually make a character.
Yeah. Well, because it's an MMO, you don't really create an avatar, you create a character that you can be. Like, that's the entire point of these MMOs.
But some people just make avatars, really.
Yeah. And that's okay. Some people have preferences, but I feel like MMOs should be for light roleplay. Like, you should be able to feel like you're a character.
Yeah, that's something I was thinking about when considering playing this game.
Yeah. That's what I decided when I was playing this. I was just like, I'm gonna go on an adventure. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be an adventurer. Sure enough, that's what you are in this game. You're an adventurer. But,
a nomad.
Yeah, a nomad. You start off by joining the Adventurers Guild, and then you slowly become more than that. I'm gonna grab this key. Because nobody else did. And I don't want to leave that key alone.
You obtain a teeny key!
Yeah, a teeny tiny key. The Von mold. Why is the tank going back behind me?
I'm allergic to mushrooms.
Meat shield! Meat shield! I don't even have regen, that's surprising. But that's a 35 white mage skill, so...
Oh.
I have everything else, at least.
Far from stone skill.
Yeah, I don't have... Well, I mean, I also don't have Shroud of Saints, because that's a level 38 skill.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. What can you do, though?
Yeah, what can you even do?
What's in a wonder ball?
Oh, it looks like you've got a farmer turtle in your crew there.
That's something else. Let me check. Black mage.
Oh, okay.
And the other person is... a ninja.
Is the tank a Dark Knight?
I don't actually know. I can look. Yeah, Dark Knight.
Neat.
Yeah, that's the icon. Dark Knight is probably one of the most popular tank classes, I think. Our tank likes moving around a lot, though. Uh-oh. I don't know what's good or bad right now. I see just a lot of stuff happening. Oh, there's our limit break. Save that. I'm gonna let... I'd probably let the Black Mage have fun with that. Nobody ever uses their limit breaks, though, I've noticed. Like, I only started using limit breaks because I was a DPS, and it was a blast.
It's the art of conservation.
Yeah, but throughout the entire dungeon, you usually get the first limit break. And then when you do the boss fight, you start charging for your second one. And usually before you're even done with the boss battle, you don't have the limit break anymore.
It's so precious to really be used in a life or death circumstance.
You really only use it to decrease the amount of health the boss has, I've noticed. It's not really a life or death situation, it's a let's get this boss fight over faster.
You think one of them would use it now?
Yeah. Well, no, the DPS would use it. Because the DPS gets massive AoE. And it also would deal a lot more damage. The tank is midline. You have a lot of health as a tank. I got hit by void fire, but whatever. I can take hits. Focus on healing the team. Don't overheal so much.
You regen slightly.
Yeah, I can wait.
Maybe pop up a quick cast.
Yeah, if I really needed it, I could do swift cast, but I probably should hotkey surecast. Actually, no, I don't have surecast on here. Yeah, I don't have it on my keyboard hotbar. An ethereal elm Makwahiti.
Do you play this game with your USB keyboard or your controller?
I use the controller for everything, and I use the keyboard in case I'm just, I don't want to deal with it. And also for chat.
Yeah, chat part's important.
Yeah. You want to, because PS4 players and PS3 players play on PC servers, so you'll meet a lot of PC players.
Didn't realize it was cross-platform.
Yeah, it is cross-plat. It's pretty cool. I can play with Bit, for instance.
I guess that's a good thing that Square Enix get counter.
Yeah, it's something that games need to do more often. Because I would love to play Borderlands 2 with my friends on PC, but there's no cross-plat.
I feel like Rocket League should implement something like that, because
I don't know if Rocket League servers are cross-plat. That's a good question, though.
They don't have a cross-plat part system, though. It sort of takes away the point.
Yeah.
Like,
it would be cool either way to have cross-plat between systems.
Yeah, like Quill has a decent computer, right? He could buy Rocket League on it for his PC and then we could play with it.
I don't know if his computer would be strong enough to play Rocket League. It's a pretty intensive game. A lot of detail in it.
You can just go on low graphic settings.
Yeah. Play with... Instead of realistic cars on a realistic grass field, you play it on a Lego field with Hot Wheels.
With N64 level detail.
Yeah. Have you seen the Splatoon 64 fan game?
No, I have not.
It looks pretty insane. Like, somebody took all the main concepts from Splatoon and was like, what if this were on the N64? And it surprisingly works.
I think I saw a GIF of the home menu thing for it, but that's it.
There's gameplay of it. Like,
oh good lord.
It's pretty impressive, all things considered.
It's a cool idea though. It's like why Splatoon was on the N64 and why.
I love demakes. I love demakes. Somebody demade Left 4 Dead if it were on the NES, and it has like 2-player co-op and everything.
Oh, both ingenuity sometimes.
Yeah, it's a theory of game design where you can, if the game is really good, if people can look at it and say, how would this play if it were done 20 years ago, and it would still work.
Wonder how some things would do if they got the Final Fantasy VII remake treatment.
Good question.
But basically, apart from the fact that it obviously released early, but what if it just released like 15 years later?
I don't know, actually. What if Final Fantasy games had a 5-year development cycle? And so far we would only have been on the, I don't know, 8th iteration at this point. Or 6th iteration.
As long as development cycle is like Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, development cycle for Metal Gear Solid is like 7 or 8 years. Depending.
I feel like
depending.
Close to that.
Depending.
Well.
The split between Metal Gear Solid 3 and 4 is much larger than 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, but...
Right. I feel like Zelda games get as much development cycle.
Yeah, Zelda doesn't quite get the same development cycle as every other Nintendo game. They get maybe a 3 or 4 year development cycle. I feel like Skyward Sword had the largest development cycle of them all, which is kind of depressing because the game is pretty buggy.
Yeah, I mean, it has save which crying out loud.
Yeah, Other M had that same issue too, like a save corruption.
Good thing they've implemented patching now, so it's not really too big of an issue.
Yeah, it was a bitch to get the patch for Skyward Sword when it came out.
Exactly. They're just lucky I didn't fuck up that shit on a GameCube game.
Yeah. Nintendo learned from their mistakes with the Wii U, but they were just a couple years too late to make it a proper system. Because like if it released 2 years earlier, it would have been more groundbreaking than when it came out, I feel.
Part of that might be due to the fact they went for the
tablet approach. They went for a tablet approach.
That too, I guess.
And at that point, in technology, tablets were fucking everywhere.
Yeah, because when the DS first came out, touchscreens weren't really that popular. So it's like,
yeah. Portability wasn't very popular at the time either when the Game Boy came out.
Quite right.
And also, the GameCube was innovative because it had progressive scanning for HD TVs in a time where HD TVs weren't all that household normal. Like, they weren't all that regular in a house.
Really?
Yeah. It was like 2001 or something, and HD TVs, like plasma screens and LCDs, that kind of stuff wasn't like household at the time.
I thought the GameCube was a bit of a slowdown with Nintendo's innovation.
The Wii is actually a pretty huge slowdown. It implemented motion controls, yes, and that was innovative in its own way. But the console was really underpowered in comparison. Like they sacrificed the console's capability for the console's gimmick.
Kind of worked.
Yeah, it worked in a lot of ways. It opened up the market for casual gamers to be introduced to gaming.
It's true.
I can't wear anything headwise because I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Can't wear anything headwise because I'm wearing this. Oops.
Plus, there is the fact that the Wii did win in the last generation, so there's that.
I need to cast Return. Actions and traits. Return. Yes. I think they're gonna start. Yeah, they're starting without me. I need to get there soon. God, our healer is slow. At least they're not taking as much damage as I thought they would be. Actually, the tank is quite strong. Quite a lot of defense in that thing.
Must have a lot of Dark Knight power.
Yeah. He also has... It also looks like he has Mithril stuff. or not Mithril, Materia equipped.
What the hell is this?
Meriamandine.
This is starting to look more and more like Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say this overall look is pretty Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Okay, well, they have that.
That thing you're running towards us gave me a Kingdom Hearts moment.
Yeah, this actually was pretty Kingdom Hearts. It reminds me of the first boss fight.
Oh yeah.
Like when the entire room is on fire and everything. Oh, I need to start casting a heal. I don't have Shroud of Saints, so I'm gonna just have aggro.
There's something the first Kingdom Hearts like to do is make it look like you weren't walking on anything, but you still had solid ground beneath you.
Yeah, it's because every kid was just like, should I jump? A couple of games were like that too. I remember the simulation of walking on thin air when it really was just an invisible platform. Ocarina of Time did that wrong, by the way. Like, you couldn't physically go on the platforms unless you saw them through the lens of truth.
Really?
Yeah. Because I remember I was playing the 3DS version, which is probably why I hate Ocarina of Time quite a bit. But when I had the lens of truth off, I couldn't use the platforms. But when I had them on, I could. And for some reason, like, I couldn't, if I were just a little off, then I wouldn't be able to land on it and I would clip through the platform based on, like, camera angle and stuff. There we go, 2 more player commendations. Yay. At this point, I have Heart of the Party, which is a title.
Heart of the party, you said?
Yeah. See, I can go into my profile and change my title. What the hell did I get Bug Boy from?
The game doesn't really tell you when you get titles, does it?
Yeah. A little bit weird. Whatever. Let's see here. Reputation. 37 player commendations. I need to stretch a little.
Speaking of stretching, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Don't do anything exciting about me.
Yep, just duty registration. Alright, so once we get this, after we unlock this dungeon, it should probably be the end of this stream. Once we get access to the dungeon. There we go. 1,000 miles of Totorok. Yep, just healing. Nothing big. Welcome back. Pretty sure I heard the click. Not quite sure. Alright. Nothing too irregular. Alright, so I guess I should probably note the I should probably note this. The next stream is probably I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm still gonna be playing a lot of FF14 14. I'm still going to be playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14. But, actually, no, I do know what I'm doing next week. Right, forgot. Next week is going to be Final Fantasy 14. But the 15th through the 18th is going to be Destiny: The Taken King. I got the DLC. I bought the expansion, and I'll be streaming it instead of doing an LP series on it. And that will be uploaded to YouTube in a condensed form, where I just cut out the fat. I don't cut these out, since I feel like that's kind of tacky. But yeah, next week will be more Final Fantasy 14, probably post-game stuff at this going rate. But once the post-game stuff is done, well, I mean, once that stream is done, it'll be an entire week of Destiny: The Taken King, so you don't want to miss it if you're a fan of Destiny, which you probably aren't, because I'm the only one. Okay. I really don't know what else to put here. Anyways. Kiki needs a heal. Okay. That was a good one. Good job. Cotton dress shoes. In comparison to mine, what are they? Mine are better, so... I will pass on those. Nobody wanted them. Okay. Man, he has 3 stages of poison on him. There we go.
I assume you're alive because your character is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so once I hit level 39, and I unlock the dungeon, I hope I unlock the dungeon in the next one, but once I unlock the next dungeon and run it. That'll be the end of the stream. Next week will be more Final Fantasy 14, and then the 15th through the 18th will be Destiny: The Taken King. So I'll be streaming all week next week.
The Destiny grind.
Well, I mean, the grind isn't as real as it was, because they completely changed the leveling system. Yeah, not to mention there's more stories, so I can't wait, personally. Actually, tomorrow is when they're releasing the next update, which will autocomplete that Elder cipher I picked up from the Prison of Elders run I uploaded on YouTube like last weekend. But it'll also show us the new UI stuff, so I'm pretty excited.
Oh yeah, I think won't it also offer some, I guess, teaser Taken King content?
I suppose it will. It'll tease a little bit. We're all
like,
poisoned. Okay, I need to start Asuna-ing everyone, because people have like multi-stage poison.
Oh gosh, it's like one of those games where poison just escalates.
It's not. Well, I mean, it's possible to get stacked poisons. Like, you can get single stage poisons, but you can get maybe 2 or 3 of them at once. But yeah.
Sorry, I dropped for a bit there. What did you say?
You can get multiple stage 1 poisons. It doesn't stack exactly, but you just get multiple poison effects at once.
So basically, you can have like.
And I can't cure. Yeah, you can get the same poison effect multiple times, but I can't heal all of them at once with a single Asuna. So I need to keep casting Asuna, and I can only get rid of maybe 1 or 2 stages before the poison effect goes away. So it's really just a cure point.
That's the issue with poison. Do you cure it, or do you just keep their health up?
Yeah. That's the same thing in Pokemon, except the poison is much more of a dick.
At least it was before they got rid of the outer battle effect.
Yeah. They made it easier, less stressful on kids.
Yeah.
I would have preferred the extra stress effect. It's like, oh no, my Pokemon's gonna faint. I get to a Pokemon Center right now.
Near enough, whenever my Pokemon need healing, I'll just run to the Pokemon Center as opposed to just using my items.
Yeah.
So maybe that stress effect would be necessary.
Yeah.
They already cut it down a bit, Diamond and Pearl, when they just didn't make it faint your Pokemon.
Yeah, your healing items are less effective now. Like, you only ever use them in battles.
Yeah.
I remember in Gens 1 through 4, using potions out of battle was a very normal thing to do. But now using potions out of battle is kind of weird. You always use them in battle.
Yeah, because those games had their fair share of difficulty. They're Gen 5, but I digress.
Gen 4 was probably the easiest out of all of them.
I would respectfully disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you had the second and third rematches, which posed a bit of a challenge, but I wouldn't go so far as to say that I wouldn't go as far as to say it's difficult. It's probably midline.
I'd say that just comparing the Gen 4 games, like Platinum's harder than Heart Gold, that's for certain.
It's definitely hard in the Gen 2 games.
Yeah. And
Gen 2 is probably even harder because it's probably the hardest if you think about it, because you don't technically beat the game at Hall of Fame. You need to, after beating Hall of Fame, you go get the other 8 badges and
right,
and defeat Trainer Red.
Yeah. I think people would count that as post game though.
I don't really know though, because it's a part of the game. It's like, well, I guess it is. I guess it's post game
in
with end
comparison, at
credits.
least.
Yeah, I guess it technically counts as post game if there are credits before it, but still, I don't know. Because I mean, Pokemon Gold and Silver was probably the first game to have post game. Because the first Pokemon game, it just kind of ends.
You
when
can do
you,
it in Category 2.
Yeah, you can only beat the Elite Four like 70 times in a row and then start the game over.
Yeah.
Some better boots. Well, not really better. And some goat skin light mitts that I don't care for.
You got your shoes all goopy.
Yep, I am now let in.
Is that lower your movement speed or something?
Uh-huh. I'm eating on the mic. It's disgusting. I'm sorry.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah. Well, you're not hearing the same mic I use for streams.
Oh.
The microphone you hear in on Skype is the headset mic.
I was wondering why you're using two mics in Whiteout Mario.
Yeah. It's just easier because having a desktop mic is good for recordings because I can this one's easier to manage with the audio quality, and the one I use for Skype, the headset mic, I can't control this thing at all.
I can understand that. I feel like I can't really control quality on this thing either.
Yeah. Using the
Like,
Wii U
I'm
microphone
pretty-
with a sock over it seems to be a good option.
Like, I went into the options to try and lower the background noise of a microphone, but motorcycles are still getting through, so just why even bother?
Right. I don't know why the ADS, I don't know why the DPS is going ahead of the tank.
Well, it'd be more questionable if the white mage was going first,
Yeah,
but that's you, so we can't be
that's the mistake I never make. I never go first. Well, I mean, unless it's like heading toward the boss room, and I know that there aren't any enemies on the way, I usually don't go first.
Just makes good sense.
I've done these dungeons so many times that it just becomes natural. Like, the only thing I don't remember are the boss fights. Like, the arc end boss fights. Like, going against the freaking Titan. Which, of course, as you know, are FF7 summons.
I knew Ifrit was, because it's Ifrit.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know Titan was a Final Fantasy thing though.
Yeah, Titan is the Earth one, I think. Because Ifrit is fire.
I only really remember 3 spirits or summons from Final Fantasy, and that's Ifrit, Shiva, and Quetzalcoatl, and they're all from 8, so...
Well, yeah, Shiva in Final Fantasy 7, I know that much.
Quetzalcoatl was like a lightning bird, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah. We had, in Final Fantasy 7, it's like an old man. Can't remember his name.
How boring.
Yeah, it's like, it might have been Zeus or something. So, either way. It was still kind of interesting because Titan, when he spawned, he would just grab the ground underneath the entire arena and just pick it up and smash it over the enemies. Like, he would just pick up a giant block of ground out of the arena and just smash it into the enemies. It's just fucking funny.
Fitting for the summon of Earth.
Yeah. A lot of the summons are really, really long, though. I was so surprised.
Isn't one of Sephiroth's moves like 30 seconds long?
Yeah, the one where he destroys all the planets in our galaxy. Yeah, it's like a minute long.
Destroys all the planets in the galaxy, and yet you're still standing there.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that if you're like the highest possible level, it doesn't even do much damage to you. Like maybe 1,000 out of 8,000 health. And he does it like 5 times in a battle sometimes. He destroys the galaxy so bad it reforms so he can destroy it again. It's hilarious.
You gotta wonder what they're thinking when they did that.
They were thinking PS1 has a lot of capabilities more than the N64, so let's just go fucking haywire.
Seems accurate.
They could do a lot of stuff with the 3D renderers.
And the discs.
Absolutely. The disk space had enough for as many animations as you could possibly imagine. It had enough space for 17 N64 cartridges.
Oh my god. I'm surprised you still got big games like Banjo-Kazooie then.
Yeah. Well, Final Fantasy can't really be compared to Banjo-Kazooie. Because, you know,
but just
you have to...
N64 level.
For like... Well, yeah, but in Banjo-Kazooie, you create content around the level. But in Final Fantasy, you create the levels around the content.
That's an interesting contrast.
Yeah. So, like, you make the world on the story, and then you just keep building on it. And then you keep giving people resources to work with. It's like, yeah, airship, totally. Final Fantasy VII was originally going to be a SNES title, actually. You know, it was just going to be typical sprite-based, but... Like Final Fantasy VI, but like, it got canned really early to go on the N64, and there was a tech demo of the N64 version. It looked pretty decent for an N64, but, you know.
Probably for the best that they...
Yeah, probably
shipped.
for the best that they went to the PS1, because Final Fantasy VII wouldn't be as influential as it is now if it weren't for the fact that it was a groundbreaking title for that time.
Yeah, I was about to say that it wouldn't have been nearly as groundbreaking if it was on the SNES, or maybe even the N64.
Xenoblade isn't even all that groundbreaking if you think about it, because a ton of other games have done it before them. And also, let's be honest, Xenoblade Chronicles is very barren in its design. Sure, it's like filled to the brim with content, but it doesn't have a lot of substance.
I've not played it, so I can't comment.
Yeah, I've played it, and it's like I want to enjoy it because it feels good to play. But every time I play it, I'm just like, I would rather play Final Fantasy 12 because there's a lot more substance to the combat in that. Than I'm still excited for Xenoblade Chronicles X, though.
I was just about to lead on into that.
Yeah.
Credit to Monolith Soft, that's it.
Yep.
Couldn't remember the name. For that game. It looked like they're hitting all the pitches they're getting thrown at them.
Yeah, they're definitely nailing the world design as it should. I need to focus on my health real quick.
The game's released in Japan. Is there any word on how well it did?
I think it did pretty well. Splatoon sold incredibly well. Like, in comparison, I'm pretty sure Splatoon probably did better than Xenoblade Chronicles X, but it's probably because Splatoon is a new IP, and as such, they can't really screw up. But with Xenoblade Chronicles X, they have an entire series to screw up with one game. Like, not only do they have... Like, they have Chronicles... this is going poorly. Okay, quick cast. Uh-oh, I don't have... Oh, damn it.
Well,
Of course, I don't have enhanced raise on this field either. an enhanced raise? Do I actually not have enhanced raise? Yeah, of course I don't. It's level 28. And I'm level 27 locked. Son of a bitch. Ah. Curses. Anyways, yeah, you have like the Xenosaga that they can mess up on, but Xenosaga is built upon Xenoblade Chronicles at this point, so they could really just mess up anywhere you think about it.
I'm going to assume they didn't mess up because
Apparently it's pretty good. Like apparently it's pretty well reviewed in Japan. It just won't strike the same chords here because American audiences are not quite as into that kind of gameplay as Japan is. Japan's always looking for the big, long experiences.
Explain the Monster Hunter craze.
Yeah, Monster Hunter is huge, but it's different there than it is here. Like, it's huge here for an adult audience, but over there, it's huge even for kids. Like,
yeah, Monster Hunter seems like one of those for adult games.
Yeah. It's a very technical title.
Even if it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're a cool guy or a cool girl swinging their sword or shooting their weapons at monsters. And because monsters, it's okay to kill them.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Okay, now I wait for my party. So I can cast Protect. And now I gotta work on the... Alright. Let's try that again. Okay. I need to stay with the tank this time. I need to stay close because I'm gonna get targeted by a lot of enemies really quickly. And Kiki's got 4 stages of poison. Excellent, Kiki. Yeah, so I kind of just have to stay close, so the tank can pick up any ads. Okay, I walked right into an enemy attack and didn't get hit, so. Okay, I need to... I think these are my least favorite dungeons to do because I just don't have my full skill set anymore. Like, I don't have my enhanced raise, so I can't do swift cast raise. Which I'm even surprised I still have swift cast. Well, I guess I should be surprised because this is a level 26, but still, it's really bizarre.
Yeah, it doesn't seem as fun because the game really picks up when you learn all the cool skills.
And when you basically optimize everything you can do, that's when things get crazy. Okay, Kiki has low health as well.
It's not just being fully optimized, just having more options so you're not just pressing X circle, circle X, X circle.
Well, I mean, that's the same thing that happens even if you have, even if you're at high level or not. It's just a thing that happens.
Which is fair to have high options than
the thing,
no
yeah,
options.
the thing is that you have more options. Yeah, you're more capable.
It's a general thing with RPGs. Instead of just having attack X, you now
You now have attack Y and Z.
And things get a bit more in-depth and cool.
Yeah. Okay, I need to focus on healing our tank, because he is staying low often. Not in a good spot. There we go. Anytime I fail in healing someone, I always feel bad. Like, anytime we die, I just am like, oh, no. I feel terrible. Should have done better. I should have helped them. It's me every time we have to restart a battle. Like, oh, what did I do wrong?
I feel like I'd be like that.
Yeah.
You got 2 commendations again.
Yeah, because I apparently, once I figured out what to do, people were just like, yeah, you're doing fine, don't worry about it. I'm like, okay, but I want to learn. Let me learn, please. Okay. Let's see what else I can hunt for extra experience. Hold on a minute. Alright, sorry about that. South Shroud. Oh, actually, Querthus Central Highlands White Rim. Where am I in... Oh, I am on White Rim. Okay. Well, let's go kill some dragonflies to get the extra experience.
You've even seen this one?
Yeah. I saw one when we were doing the quest, and I think that was somebody's fate. Somebody's killing a chinchilla. No. You bastards. Alright, let's look around for some dragonflies. There's more chinchillas. More dangerous killer chinchillas. The most dangerous of prey. The most dangerous of hunts. Yeah, see? Chinchillas. You're gonna get up right close to them. They actually have a similar animation to the carbuncles. What in the hell? Oh, that's a fate. Oh, I pissed off a chinchilla. Never thought I'd ever hear that. Never thought I'd ever say those words, but...
You bastard, you're killing an innocent animal.
I want to see what it looks like up close. Yeah, it looks like a carbuncle. It's actually cute. Too bad it's ravenous.
So it must die.
Yes, it must die. And then I must do the fate the eyes have it. Or I cannot. And just, you know, go back to killing what I'm supposed to. Avoiding this fate altogether. I am in White Rim right now, so I'm gonna guess that I need to go a little bit around to find these dragonflies. Probably this area's bats or something. Okay, I'm going to Boulder Downs from here, so I don't think I need to be here. Alright, let's go back north. They might be up there near Gates of Judgment. I don't know if there's anything if there's anything I could take away from this entire experience, it's that MMOs have come a long way since EverQuest. There's some dragonflies right there. No, those are Batelluars. Damn it. Are you? No. Where? I need to kill some, dragonflies. It would be nice. Is that a dragonfly? No, it's a big old bird. It's actually, I can actually get participation credit from this. Away I go. Man, there are a lot of people fighting here. Holy hell. There's like 12 people here.
It's a gathering.
A gathering to fuck up this one bird.
We will sacrifice the bird to our god.
My god. I gotta zoom out. Hold on. Look at that. There's like 15 people here. Holy crap. I feel bad for this bird.
It was going to die eventually.
Holy crap. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I'm gonna follow these guys. They know what they're doing. These guys are on a fate hunting quest.
You think this is how they built up their group of 15?
I have a feeling. Holy crap. They're all going to the Eyes Have It.
This is a bit of a magical part of MMOs, is where you just run into someone.
When you randomly just arrive and there is a group of people ready to go. Oh, yep, here we go. Holy shit. Kill it. My bird is there with Squeaks. Somebody's chocobo's named Squeaks. I need to start healing Snowstorm. Oh no, I'm getting attacked by... No, I'm not getting attacked by Chinchilla.
Fucking chinchillas.
Go, Snowstorm. You can do it.
Just do it.
Holy shit. This is the biggest fate party I've ever seen. Like, this is amazing. I've never seen this in the starting areas. Like, it's incredible.
It's some sort of marvel, for sure.
That's an awesome looking chocobo. It's clad in battle armor. Holy crap. This is beyond insane. We're all taking down this one giant. Oh no, somebody died. Can I cast? No, somebody already got him with Raise, I think. Hold on. Yep, somebody got him with Raise. I need to be on it for these raises because there's a ton of conjurers. Uh-oh, Snowstorm. No. Stay alive, my bird. Holy shit. This is hilariously fun. Oh no, somebody pissed off a Stegosaur. The Onyx, the Unsevered. Uh-oh. Man, people are on fucking point.
Do you think they're like a guild?
No, they're not all the same guild at least. This is just a giant party. The kindness of strangers. Oh, I got an achievement for raising someone. Oh, Snowstorm's down. I can't raise him. I can raise this guy, though. Oh my god. I am beyond words. Alright, I need to start casting rays on some people. People are dying left and right. This is like a raid. Like, legitimately a raid. Because there is going to be a point in the game where we're no longer doing parties of 4, but we're doing parties of 8, and then 24. So this is basically a pretense.
Warm up.
Yeah, a warm up of things to come, maybe at level 50. Because we don't unlock those 24 player raids until level 50. Alright, let me raise this Nescamp guy. It's really hard. Like, there are so many people here that I can't even accurately choose a target. I need to manually select targets with the touchpad in order to cast a heal on people who need it. There are so many people. Oh man, there's an entire group dead over here. Should probably help the one healer that we have. Oh, he has Swift Cast as well. How nice. Alright. Yeah, my entire task here is to just raise people who died. That's the only thing I can do. I mean, I suppose I could join in the slaughter of this guy. Look at all these numbers! I'm gonna zoom out. This is a battle of dramatic. A dramatic battle of happiness. Looks like our party is kind of withered down a little bit. Kind of spread out.
Some people probably have to withdraw.
Yeah. I'm a level 38, so I'm not exactly going to get full participation credit for this, but... Oh, here come the second eyes. Gotta get ready with my healing. This is amazing. I am...
Should probably use an ether.
Yeah. Inventory, high ether. There we go. Let me actually get my enhanced mind potion as well. High potion of mind. I think that's what I want. Not yet ready. Okay. Oh man, there are so many people here. Oh wait, I need to... Oh no, wait. Whoever that guy... That's a scholar, too. That is a really good healer. If I didn't know any better, I'd try to go for scholar.
Could you imagine if there was just like... everyone was a different DPS class?
Yeah, I have a feeling that a lot of people are different. Because, like, I see a Dragoon. I see a Dark Knight. I see a machinist over there. The guy with the gun. That's a machinist. I see an archer over there. There's a lancer. Don't think that guy's a Dragoon. It looks like a lancer, typical. That's another Dark Knight. I'm a white mage. There's another... That's another scholar. That's a Dragoon. The guy that just got raised as a Dragoon.
I can't tell, there's too many people.
Well, I would call them out by names, but... there's a lot of names. There's two, looks like there's two friends. They're named the same. Uh-oh. And... raise. I have to get used to the fact that the raise and swift cast button is the same, but I just have to switch between the triggers. It's a good combination, but it just takes a bit of time to get used to, because I'm so used to having combinations be the same button and just have to switch between face buttons. So like, I have Cure 1 and Cure 2 on X and Circle. Or not X and Circle, X and Square. But
how many of these people have Protect?
Good point. Hold on, can I cast Protect on them all? Allow me! Nope, I can only cast it on myself. Oh, there's another down guy. What? He's dead on a rock. I need to wait for my raise to regen. This is taking a while. This is almost raid. This is almost raid levels of long. Okay, there we go. Wow, I didn't realize how low texture the trees were. Impressive. Pixels with gradient. Didn't think that was possible.
+1 to square.
Yeah. Okay, cleric stance, go. Holy crap. Everybody has their own efforts. It's amazing. Like, some people are focusing on steropes, other people are killing second eyes, other people are dealing with random respawning enemies in the area, and there are just 2 healers. Me and the other guy.
I'm not sure how they survived without you.
Yeah, I have a feeling. I have a feeling I know why. Strength in numbers.
And they probably saved the hardest fate for last.
Yeah, this does feel like a pretty insane fate. This guy is not dying at all. Like, how many people here are at level, I wonder? I can't see their levels.
This guy level 39?
Yeah, it's a level 39 fade. So, the fact that we're not dealing a lot of damage on this thing means he either has a shit ton of HP, or people are just not dealing, or people are just not high enough level. This is something that I'm glad I was able to experience, because this is just beautiful. There's something amazing about this, just being a part of oh god. I got... That thing hit me with 4,000 damage. I only have 1,600 HP. Oh wait, hold on. Dark Mage is rezzing me. The healer accepts the heals. Sammy Dark Mage. Good avatar name. There we go. I am returning. Now I need to wait for my mana to return. Steropes is almost dead, though. Come on, we can do it. Where's our limit break when we need it?
I wouldn't sound so close to him if I was you.
Yeah, I don't know. He just aggroed on me, so... He's almost dead, though. Holy crap. He is dead.
Oh.
Holy crap. That was amazing. Alright. I have to go do my own quest now. That was beautiful.
It's time for us to go now.
It's time for us to part ways. We have things to do. Story to advance.
And
Mind to increase.
I hate to be the bringer of bad news, but I think your quest has to continue alone.
Yeah, I feel like that was a fantastic way to wrap it up, but I have to do this quest real quick. If we can unlock the dungeon at least, then that's fine.
If you want to continue on your own, that's fine, but
you should go. It's like 2 in the morning for you.
Yeah.
You should go. I'll be fine on my own.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I'm not crying. Somebody just put tears on my face.
Tears?
Yeah, absolutely tears. Nope, not here. Where the hell is this guy?
Well, I've run into the magnificent sunset and beseech you farewell.
Alright. See you next week.
Have a good one.
Yep. Where is this guy? Hoo-wee. Well, that was a trip. Is he outside? Did I just miss him? Where is he? Oh, there's a door over here. Okay. Hello, Outboss. Speak with Astidian. 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 I don't know. There's different ways for you to say names. There's a lot of crazy ways to say a name. Astidian sounds really cool, though. Well... Okay, now I need to talk with Good or No. That's a great name, by the way. Good or No. I need to go into the tower. Okay, now I need to climb up these stairs. Can we go into the Stone Vigil now? Well, looks like we're going to take a little bit longer to get into the Stone Vigil. Oh, no. I see 3 quest markers. We'll have to do those on another day. I've been playing this for 2.5 hours just to get here. Oh, well. Alright. So that's it for today. Thanks anyone who's watching the I don't know if I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna upload this as a VOD. Why not? So thanks everyone who is watching this. I will be back next week for more Final Fantasy XIV, and again, from the 15th to the 18th, we will be playing Destiny: The Taken King. But until then, I will